Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel. We have some exciting news from the team over at Armchair History Interactive who are working on a new game, Master of Command. I had the honor of getting the trailer for this game early to make this video in order to update you guys on what you can expect from this game. If you want to see said trailer, you can go to the first link in the description or stick to the end of the video. In this game, you step in the shoes of Fredrick the Great, the legendary king that led small Prussia to war against the Austrians in the south, the Russians in the east, and the French from the west. Now, first off, you might ask yourself, where can I get my hands on Master of Command early? Now, you can pre-purchase the game on the Patreon page through the Grenadier and Commander roles. Your support there directly fuels the development efforts. Now, let's see what factions will be playable. They are thinking about an interesting lineup of playable factions including Prussia, Russia and Austria, but the team over at Armchair History Interactive will try their best to add unplayable factions like the Saxons and the Reichsarmy. And who knows, with your continued support, they might just add France and Britain in the future. Now none of this is confirmed, but the team will do its best. The campaign experience in Master of Command is blending the roguelike genre with historical strategy. Another big part of the campaign is that if you lose a major battle, the game is over. With a dynamically generated map with a large amount of strategic decisions to make, every playthrough promises a fresh and exciting challenge. Players will be tasked with choosing a region within central or eastern Germany to begin campaigning in. Once they select an area, a randomly generated map is made for the player to begin campaigning. They will encounter unique events with locals, can recruit from villages and towns, and will be tasked with driving out the main enemy force within this region. Each turn, players explore the map, recruit troops, and mobilize their army, all while the main enemy stronghold gains strength. As a result, players must find a balance in their pace through the unfamiliar territory. Players must effectively manage their supplies, ammunition, manpower, and finances amidst these challenges. Now, some of you might be wondering, what about multiplayer options? Well, they've opted to focus on perfecting the core gameplay experience, single-player battles. And yes, battles are fully real-time and dynamically intense, ensuring that every encounter keeps you on the edge of your seat. The team has opted for 3D units. The game uses 3D units and animations, which are smoother and easier for your devices compared to frame-by-frame 2D animation used for fire and maneuver. Another very cool thing about this game is the customizability. You will be able to tailor your banners to the colors that you want your men to die under, as seen in the example here. You will also be able to customize the colors for the uniforms of your men. The UI is also being experimented with. For example, the color of the UI will change according to what nation you are playing as. For example, if you are playing as Austria, the UI will be yellow, like seen in the example. Now, also, this is not confirmed, that was something that the team was playing with. I don't know if they still will do this, but it seems very interesting to me and very cool. You will also be able to see your camp, where players will be able to manage their regiment, divisional officers, etc. Units will have their own inventories. You can equip things like grenades or improve bayonets, for example. It's also going to be fluid. You can click and drag regiments around easily to edit them and send them to other divisions. The uniform of each unit will be shown here as well, so you'll be able to see unique identifiers, like different facing colors that units may have, and you'll have the ability to customize their individual regimental flags. Something unique about this game is that your division officers are going to play an important role in your army. The first unit within each division is attached to the officer. Personally, I'm very excited for this game. It was first announced to be called Free Company with a larger scope, but because of the lessons they learned from fire and maneuver, they decided to not bite off the more than they can chew. With Master of Command, they are keeping the scope under control to minimize bugs and performance issues. Secondly, they want to build a game with a strong gameplay loop, unlike fire and maneuver, which was repetitive after some time. So as a way of ending this video, I'll show you the trailer as promised in the beginning of this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss a single thing about the new game. Also make sure to wishlist on Steam because it helps out a ton. I'll also play the game as soon as possible for you guys to enjoy it along with me. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Our allies falter. The enemy at the gates. From the south, Austria, the east, Russia, to the west, France. Prussia's fate hangs in the balance. Only one leader can tip the scales towards triumph. Fredrick, King of Prussia.
Vorwärts! Sammelt euch bei mir!